Oh, you want to try living in human form?
Yes, that's right. That's exactly what I'm saying.
I'm Moroboshi. According to the maid who understands animal speech, a beautiful gray-furred, human-loving tsundere cat, my beloved cat Misha apparently wants to become human. I transform Misha into human form, give her human rights, and send her out into the world.
Cut it out! Don't treat me like a cat when I'm in human form!
Take care out there. A few days later, she came home with a pregnant woman. Her belly was huge from advanced pregnancy, but she'd apparently never been to a hospital.
You actually believe me? No matter who I talked to, nobody would believe my partner was an elf.
Hold still.
Sorry, but thank you so much, Misha. If you hadn't introduced me to Mr. Moroboshi, It's not like I did it for you.
And so, with help from Mr. Moroboshi of the Moroboshi conglomerate, my mother safely gave birth to me, conceived with my elf father, Elnor. My parents would look at my ears and whisper about how beautiful they were. But as a half-human, half-elf, my growth rate was way faster than normal human children. After just 1 month, I was running around the park like it was nothing, knocking down other kids with adult-level strength. Raising a child with no common sense to guide them was apparently hell. And by the time I turned 1...
To think the baby would turn into this guy in just 1 year. It pisses me off that he's already taller than me.
Misha's got a foul mouth and acts all tsundere, but she worries about me and even took a school custodian job. I'd grown to look just like any human high schooler and was attending high school. I'm really glad I chose to live as a human. My dad's just pretty rare. The elf world basically doesn't have the same level of reasoning as humans, and humans are all good people like my mom, Misha, and Mr. Moroboshi. But I have to be careful about boundaries. I can never do anything that would hurt humans. One day, when I went to see Misha, who was cleaning as usual...
What the hell did you do? Our shoes are soaking wet. How are you going to take responsibility for this?
Misha was desperately bowing over and over, apologizing to the girls. But they wouldn't calm down.
I'll never forgive you, and you reek. You smell like some kind of animal. I know, as an apology, strip naked and dance around. I'm sorry, if that's what it takes for you to forgive me.
Stop! Don't hurt Misha! Even though I'd been so careful, I impulsively grabbed the girl's arm, and then... No way! What are those ears? No, that's impossible! My ear covers had slipped off, and everyone saw! I tried to hide them in panic, but it was too late!
Cookie, come with me! You're an elf, right? Or like half-elf?
Yeah?
My arm where you grabbed me still has a perfect handprint. That kind of inhuman strength isn't normal. Plus, I've got a good nose, so I can tell. So, hey, what if he is an elf? Haven't you seen this online article? This Professor Nishimura guy researches elves, and he says he'll buy elf ears for 100 million yen each. 100 million yen per ears means 200 million for both. Well, thanks for being honest with me. I got a little heated yesterday myself. I won't tell anyone, so let's be friends. But you're sweating like crazy. Drink this juice.
Thanks. What a relief. Humans really are nice after all.
All right, let's start the operation. Here we go.
Yuika casually sliced off my ears with a scalpel.
Koki, what happened to your ears?
Misha found me collapsed in the science lab and brought me to Mr. Moroboshi.
I'm sorry. I caused trouble with those girls. Even though Koki was protecting me. That girl probably took his ears. A student did this. Oh my god, Koki! Koki!
The bleeding's bad. We need to treat this right away. Mr. Moroboshi stopped the bleeding immediately, but my pointed ears were gone. Word of Yuika cutting off my ears eventually reached my father, who gathered all the elves hiding out in Japan. Thanks for coming, everyone. Take a look at this. Father showed my severed ears to the assembled male elves. Those ears? Humans did this? For money? Suffice to say, they were all furious. Excuse me, miss. Could you tell me how to get to the station?
The station? It's to the left. Jeez, look it up yourself.
I see. Thank you so much. Yuika instantly passed out.
Huh? Why am I... What the hell? Why am I tied up? What is this? There's elves everywhere.
You're going to pay for what you did.
Huh? I don't get it.
Know what this is? An elf uterus. We're swapping it with yours right now, Sugiura Yui.
No! Stay away from me!
Whoa! Half-elf ears? This is incredible!
But there's no sign they did anything to me. I should be okay. Not realizing my uterus was no longer my own, I was released, and took Koki's ears that I had hidden in my freezer at home to Professor Nishimoto's mansion.
Yes, no doubt about it. Real elf ears! I've been researching for years, but this is my first time seeing the real thing! Amazing!
By the way, rare as they are, what are you planning to do with them after buying them?
Elf ears are packed with magical power, so if humans eat them, they supposedly boost both body and mind, plus longevity and beauty.
Seriously? If I eat elf ears, I can stay young and beautiful forever? And get smarter too? I made Professor Nishimoto an offer. Actually, forget the money. I'll eat those ears myself.
What? Then I won't get any elf ears!
Don't worry, I saw tons of elves.
Is that really true?
If Professor Nishimoto helps me, I can catch those elves too. And sell you some of their ears. I get money and keep being prettier, right? Win-win, don't you think? And so I devoured Koki's ears.
Did you really, truly see a lot of elves?
I immediately started elf hunting around the city with Professor Nishimoto.
You're not trying to trick me, are you?
I really did. Ha! I spotted a guy among the people walking around who seemed to be glowing.
Huh? I don't see any glowing guy.
There, right there. I followed him and waited a moment when nobody was around to approach him. Hello!
Hello? Can I help you?
You're an elf, aren't you?
What do you mean?
No point in pretending!
No! Stop!
Bingo! He really was an elf! Professor! When I called out to the professor, Professor Nishimoto knocked the elf out with sleeping spray.
How did you know this guy was an elf?
For some reason, he looked like he was glowing to me. Maybe it's because I ate those elf ears?
Eating elf ears also makes it easier to spot other elves. What a fantastic discovery!
Meow! Meow!
It's not your fault at all, Misha, so don't cry like a cat. Well, she really is a cat. Huh? Still, elves really do heal fast from injuries, just like the rumors say. Elnor, were you able to get Koki's ears back? That girl Yuika didn't have Koki's ears when we found her. Then... This is bad! There's elf hunting going on in the city! What? What happened? Our people have been captured! We have to rescue them! I'm coming too! Elves can communicate telepathically. They told us the location, and we rushed there.
We'd successfully captured 4 male elves, and we're celebrating our haul in the secret lab in Professor Nishimoto's basement.
Please stop!
Sorry, it's just for the money.
It's for my lifelong dream. Ah!
Professor Nishimoto and I kept slicing off the elves' ears. I'm eating half, so I'll sell the other to Professor Nishimoto.
Got it. Split down the middle means 4 ears. I'll buy them for 400 million yen total.
Pleasure doing business.
Ah, what a perfect day.
Great that your research is going well, Professor. Then, Professor Nishimoto's parents stormed into the room looking furious.
You're still living in this house?
Because you've been blowing through our money however you want. We have to sell this place.
It's for my groundbreaking research. Some expenses are unavoidable. You're disowned. We're cutting all ties and getting out of here. Fine. Do whatever you want.
Professor Nishimoto's parents left the house together. Professor Nishimoto, you're really gonna pay me that 400 million for the ears, right?
More importantly, Now that we have elf ears, it's time for research.
More importantly? Look, money is my biggest concern here!
Shut up! Shut up, you money grubber! Meanwhile, this looks like where they're being held. It's a pretty big mansion. A place this size probably has tight security. Then an elderly couple came out of the mansion. Excuse me, do you live here? We'd like to see Professor Nishimura. This isn't our house anymore!
Feel free to go right in.
Okay. We walked right into Nishimura's house and were searching each room for our friends when... Yuika? Professor Nishimura?
What?
How did you find this place? Elves can use telepathy. Huh. Fascinating. More importantly, give back the captured elves and my ears!
Sorry, that's impossible.
Why?
Because I ate them.
What? Ate? Why the hell did you eat my ears?
Because eating elf ears makes you prettier, right?
That's just a myth. Our ears don't have that kind of power.
Then why can I see elves glowing?
That's for a completely different reason.
Huh? What do you mean?
More importantly, why are all you elves male? Where are the female elves? Bring them out now! Our women died out from disease ages ago, and every elf alive today is male. Female elves can only be born from other female elves. When they're half human, for some reason, only male elves are born. What? Then what about my dream? My dream was to have kids with some gorgeous female elf, and I blow through money and work my ass off to make it happen! Hearing Professor Nishimura's sob story, we started cracking up! Hey, what the hell are you all laughing at? The female elf you're looking for is standing right in front of you! What? Before our women went extinct, they entrusted their wombs to us to preserve our species. But we didn't want to implant those wombs in humans. That's because humans were such kind creatures. But we figured Yuika was fair game, so we gave her an elf womb.
That's from back then?
Here's proof. Look! When I lifted Yuika's hair...
No way! Why are my ears pointed? Whoa! Professor Nishimura, get a grip! This has to be some kind of mistake.
Wait, the female elf of my dreams was right here all along? Professor Nishimura crept toward Yuika with a creepy grin. Since Yuika had the womb transplant and become an elf, she could see other elves glowing. That's because elves glow to each other so they can recognize their own kind. Nishimura, I'll let you borrow that woman for a while. So give back our men and the ears. Of course, I don't need the males. Yuika, I'm going to shower you with my love.
No! No! Stay away from me! Somebody help!
A few months later, according to Mr. Moroboshi, Yuika had become completely submissive, like a different person. As for Professor Nishimura, dying from overexcitement, he must have really enjoyed himself. Now work hard for the prosperity of elves. Hoping for eternal prosperity, I give you my full support.
Meow! Those fake ears. You said they could remake them to look like elf ears. You sure about that?
Yeah, I was attached to those ears, but I talked it over with Mom and Dad. With these ears, I don't need to hide anything, and there's no risk of getting caught. By the way, aren't you Mr. Moroboshi's pet cat? Why did you become human?
I'm a cat, but I could never be a proper cat. I wasn't born with good physical abilities and sucked at hunting. Eventually, I got weak and the other cats started eating my legs. But Shiki and the humans, even though I couldn't do anything for them, without asking for anything back, gave me food, a place to sleep, and warmth. I love humans like that.
After saying this, Misha fell asleep like a cat. Thanks, Koki. I'll handle the rest. Come on, let's go home, Misha.
Looking for more interesting stories and videos? Then come check out other videos from Mani Mani people here. We'd love to hear your thoughts, too. Drop a line in the comments below. See you soon!